Hi guys, so my last few videos I've been talking about investment and the likes, and I've gotten some feedback from friends that, oh, I'm not telling them what form of investment and the likes. I'm not giving you investment advice. I'm only guiding you that investing is necessary, especially if you want to build wealth, if you want to build financial stability and the likes. And that's why I'm going to be giving you tips here and there. But this video is going to be a bit different. Today we're going to be looking into some form of investment. Yes, you deserve that. Well, with the way the economy is going, the cost of living is rising, inflation is on the high, and all of that. It's about time you begin investing your money, because ultimately you need to invest your money if you want your money to multiply. But like we all know, this page is for we that are just starting our financial journey, which means we most likely do not have a large sum of money that we want to invest. We are still afraid of investing because of some mistakes here and there. But it's about time we start practicing with, let's say, short-term form of investment. You don't have to do 1 or 5 years. We can start practicing and testing the waters with short-term investment and low-risk investment. And one of the major things these low-risk investment are going to do for us is to help us preserve the value of our money. We don't want our money sitting in the bank for a few months, and then afterwards we go and remove the money to buy what we want to buy, and we see that we cannot afford it again. For instance, you want to buy a gadget of, let's say, 500,000. You save. When it's time for you to buy it, it becomes 700,000. How are you supposed to? So that's it, yeah. So today in this episode of Money Chat with Hafsat, we're going to look into low risk short-term investments. Hi guys, welcome to this episode of Money Chat with Hafsat. My name is Hafsat, and I am here constantly to guide you towards achieving your financial goals, to build financial stability most importantly, and then to ultimately attain financial freedom. So we are going to be working on a personal finance journey together, and to further motivate me and encourage me to keep dishing out amazing videos like this, kindly subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification button. So like I did say at the beginning, we're going to be talking about low risk investment. So for we beginner investors, we are afraid of investing money, maybe because of some mistakes that have happened in the past and the likes. And we don't even know what form of investment to do, to put our money into. But there's one thing I always tell us, that for we that are just starting, it is advisably for you to take calculated risk and probably start by investing your money in low risk investment, by putting your money in low risk investment. So now when I say low risk, what I mean by that is that those are investments whereby there's a high chance that you're going to get your money back, and even with the return. So the idea is the risk, the chances that you're going to lose your money is very low. As beginner investors, it is our responsibility to protect our money. Number one thing you should do when you want to invest money is to make sure that that money I'm putting, I must get it back. Then you now start looking to ensure that, oh, you will get the return that you're promised and like. So low risk investment gives you a high chance that you're going to get your money back. And that's because majorly low risk investments are backed by government and large financial institutions. So but before I go to the part where I talk about the form of low risk investment, let's talk about the advantages of low risk investment. So first of all is they are usually the duration, some are largely short term in nature, and then we have bonds that are usually for a long period of time. Second advantage is it gives a fixed and predictable rate of return, so you can tell how much return you're going to be getting. For instance, whereby your investment is going to be long term, you already know that, okay, every year you're going to be getting a certain percentage, every year you're going to be getting a certain amount and the likes. You can predict it, unlike other form of investment like shares that you cannot even tell what the price is going to be tomorrow. Another major advantage that I've been mentioning already is that it offers you protection, it secures your money. There's a very, very minimal chance that you're not going to get your money. And that's one thing we all want. We want to be sure that if I put this money, I am going to be getting it back. For we beginner investors, another advantage you should be looking at is it gives you peace of mind. You know that feeling that, okay, my money is safe. I'm going to get my money back when I need it. Just the way we save our money and stuff like that. Yes, you're going to get peace of mind if you're investing in low risk investment. And then finally, another major advantage is for people that are already investing money, especially in medium risk investment like real estate fund and the likes, or high risk investment like crypto and likes. It is a way for you to diversify your portfolio. I keep saying in some of my videos, diversification means spreading your risk, investing in different kind of assets, in different kind of industry or sectors, so that if a certain industry is not performing well, the other industry whereby you say you've invested in will perform better, and then you can net off your losses. Simply put, again, it means spreading your risk so that if one asset is not performing, another one will be performing. But if all of your assets is under the same sector, they will both be underperforming at the same time or overperforming at the same time, and the likes. We don't want that kind of risk. I want to know that, oh, if this industry is not good, okay, I have other industry that is going to help my portfolio. If you already have existing form of investment, low risk investment is a way of spreading your risk, so that when those ones are giving you blood pressure, the other investments are going to be easing your mind down and calming you down that, okay, you still have eggs in your basket. So now let's go forward into the forms of investment. Number one on the list is treasury bills. So treasury bills are securities that are issued by government. So when government wants to execute project and the like, and they don't have money to, so they issue treasury bills for you to come and invest in. And that's part of the reason why the return on treasury bills is very minimal, from about 4% thereabouts, largely always around that area. Because it's a low risk investment. You know, it's government. Government will pay you back your money. So because they're going to pay you back your money, they don't need to entice you with a large interest rate and stuff like that. So it's basically a way for you to preserve the value of your money to some extent, even though it's not going to beat inflation, but it's still better than just saving your money where you don't get interest in most cases. Next, we have commercial papers. So similarly to treasury bills, commercial papers are now issued by all these big companies that we can trust. We know that, yes, they can pay this money back. But because of the fact that government is already asking you to come and bring your money and invest it, I'm going to give you a return, they are more obliged to increase their own offer, and that's why the interest rate is a bit higher than that of treasury bill. Because also we believe in government more in theoretically, and so government will give us a lower rate of return, we give more in government, and so their own interest is relatively low, whereas for organizations that give out that issue commercial papers, they have to offer a return that is higher than this, so that it will attract you to also come and give them your money so that they can use it to invest. Another form of short-term and low-risk investment is fixed deposits. So the first one, treasury bill issued by government. The second one, commercial papers issued by corporate organizations. And then the third one, fixed deposits, are usually issued by banks. So banks too are calling out on you to come and give me your money, so that we can use it to do other things. We can use it to give out loan and the likes, and we're going to give you a rate of return. And fixed deposits are slightly higher than commercial papers too. So the thing about fixed deposit is usually you have to hold it till maturity. But then, like I said, we're talking about short-term investment. And when I say short-term investment, it's usually for no more than a year, about 360 days thereabout. So fixed deposits, you most likely have to hold it to maturity, and that's like, let's say, a year. So when you want to invest, it's left to you to now decide that, okay, when do you need to use the money? And then you use this factor to determine which of these investments you want to put your money in. They are all short term, but the return is usually going to be depending on the duration. For those that are going to be for, let's say, 4 months, 5 months, thereabouts, it's going to be higher than investment that is going to be for 3 months and the rest. So they are all within the low risk investment basket. So it's up to you to check which of them is going to meet your demand at every point in time. And then also, we also have bonds. Bond is also another means of you borrowing money to the government. Bonds are usually long term. You can find bonds they're advertising for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, and the like. So, and there, but it's also a low risk form of investment. And by doing more research, you get to find out more about these investments. I believe by now you are wondering, so how do I tap from this investment? Before you start panicking and thinking about the fact that you might need 100,000 and above for you to start investing in money, my dear, you're wrong. I also I've received emails from investment companies, and then they'll be talking about come and invest, come and buy treasury bills, come and buy government bonds and the like. And then I will scroll down to the end, and I'll be seeing minimum of 500,000. Are you guys for real? Where am I supposed to get 500,000 to invest in these securities? So don't worry, that's not it. That's definitely not it. And I'm here to tell you that you can start some of this investment with as low as 10,000 naira. Yes, with 10,000 naira, you can buy you can put your money in some of these investments. Some, I think the minimum for some is about 50,000 naira. That's the likes of fixed deposit and the like. And you don't need to go to a bank or a investment bank and the likes for you to have access to all of this. We have apps, digital apps that are meant to cater for this, to reduce the barrier and difficulties of investing. We have financial apps here. And one of this financial app that I use, that I trust, that I believe in is called iInvest. So iInvest is a financial app where you can find most of these low risk investments that I mentioned, and even more. I'm going to get to that part. So on iInvest, you can easily, quickly, within a couple of minutes, create an account. Once your account is verified, you can start putting your money into it. So it's an app that is supported by Sterling Bank, and you know how much I am big on Sterling Bank. Yes, one of the best places to work in Nigeria. But then let's go back to why we are here. So iInvest is an app that is supported by Sterling Bank. You know Sterling Bank, yes. You trust Sterling Bank, yes. So you should as well trust iInvest. So be careful and mindful not to go and invest your money in apps that you don't know. I have been a victim of some of these financial apps, yes. So it's not all you know. And you need to research, check the website, check reviews, check videos, and just do your research first before you invest your money in it. And because I know iInvest, I know the supporters of iInvest, I am more relaxed, I feel more secure, I'm more safely investing through the app. I'm going to give you a glimpse of the app and some of my investments in it. Yes, so on iInvest, you can have access to all of these low risk investments. And I'm also going to be sharing a video on how to navigate the app very soon. So on iInvest, you can have access to this low risk investment. You can see the rates, you can compare it and the likes. But then apart from that, there are other things you can do on the app. For instance, you have access to high interest savings. Yes, you can also save your money on the app and you get a higher interest rate compared to what you will see normally on all of your savings accounts. Yes, there's also a part where you can make payments for bills, airtime, utility bills. So aside from all of the low risk investments that I mentioned you can find available on the app, you can also have access to shares. You know how much? Yeah, shares. Come and invest in company, come and buy shares. So shares represents your ownership in a company, like how many units you have, your investment in a company. Yes, so you want to have MTN shares, Sterling Bank shares, Zenith Bank shares, major Nigerian companies shares. You can access it on iInvest. You know the juicy part to all of this. For the low risk investment, I was telling you 10,000, 20,000, 50,000. It as low as 200 naira. Yes, depending on how much the shares are priced. There are some Nigerian company shares that is below 10 naira. Very few are above 200 naira. They are 20 something naira. Yes, that is how obtainable their shares are. And you can find these shares on iInvest. Strictly Nigerian shares, shares of Nigerian companies. You can find them on iInvest. And this past few days, they have been going upward, upward, upward. I've just been seeing green, 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 gain, gain. It is appreciated. And this is one of the opportunity for you to tap into the share market. With little money, you don't have to put too much. I personally started with as low as 2,000 naira. I just put it, took it, okay, and then see it become from 2,000 to become 2,1, 2,2, 2,3. I'm smiling, and it's making me become drawn to investing in shares and the rest. When I invest, you have access to this investment, and then seeing the trend, seeing how affordable they are, I believe it's going to encourage you to begin investing your money. So low risk investment is here to help you protect your money and give you a return that is going to at least be able to preserve the value of your money for you. You can't just keep your money stuck under your pillow. No, you have to invest this money. And because they are also short-term investment, apart from shares depending on how you want to hold it for. You just put your money and remove it out now tomorrow, you're not going to see anything on it. In fact, you might even lose from it. So depending on how long or how short you want to keep your money in shares, that's your own business. But then for low risk investment, they're usually within a year. By putting your money in low risk investment, you're gradually practicing the culture of investing money, so that when you now start getting the opportunity to put your money in long-term investment, you'll be able to be patient enough to see your money appreciate, to see your money work for you. So with low risk and short-term investment, you can test the waters. You can see, oh, can I go 3 months without my money? Can I go 1 year without my money? By doing that gradually, you're building a saving culture, a better money culture, and the likes. So I do hope you find this episode insightful and valuable. And if there are other forms of investment you'd like me to talk about, do put it in the comment section. I'll be super glad to do that. Thanks so much for sticking to me to the end. Just subscribe to my channel if you're yet to subscribe. Turn on the notification button, like this video, and drop a comment. Thank you.